Ang susunod na programa ay rated PG. Patnubay at gabay ng magulang ay kailangan sa mga batang manonood.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Welcome to Break Time, your talk show, your time, it's break time. So we gathered here to talk all about our topic. So it is all about health, safety, and securities. I'm your Tito Rich, your host for today, and our beautiful guests, Eunice, Raven, Zahara, and Ash, are here with us, happily to share their knowledge regarding the topic. So come on, let's the break time begin. Eunice, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Rich. Hello, everyone. I'm Eunice. Let's start with the basics. My topic is employees' health and safety. You know, they say that health is wealth, but in the workplace, we can say that safety is success. Every single one of us deserve to go home safe and healthy every single day. This is not just a rule or a policy that we need to follow. It is a fundamental right and it is a shared responsibility. So, what exactly is employees' health and safety? It is all about protecting the well-being of every person who works. It means making sure that our workplace is free from dangers, that we are not exposed to anything that can hurt us or make us sick. It covers everything from the physical environment like buildings and equipment to the chemicals we might handle and even our mental health and how we feel at work. Why is this so important? Let me ask you this. Why do we work? We work to build a future, to support our families, and to have a good life. But if we get hurt or sick because of work, then we cannot enjoy that future. When a company prioritizes health and safety, amazing things happen. Employees feel valued, they feel secure, and because they feel secure, they can focus better. They become more productive, and they work faster, and they make fewer mistakes. The atmosphere becomes positive and happy. But if safety is ignored, then accidents happen. And when an accident happens, it is not just the person who gets hurt who suffers. Their family suffers, the work stops, the company loses money, and everyone feels bad. So, taking care of safety is actually taking care of business and taking care of people's lives. What are the difference between safety and health? When we talk about safety, we are talking about preventing accidents that can happen right now, like avoiding falls, cuts, burns, or injuries from machines. It is about making sure floors are not slippery, walkways are clear, and equipment is working properly. But health is a little different. Health is about long-term well-being. It is about making sure that we are not breathing in bad dust or fumes that can affect our lungs years from now. It is about making sure our workstation are comfortable so we don't get body pains, backaches, or neck problems. It also includes taking care of our mental health, making sure we are not too stressed, too tired, or burned out. And the employee's right. As employees, we have very important rights. We have the right to work in a place that does not put our lives at risk. We have the right to be trained properly so we know how to do our jobs without danger. We have the right to be given the right tools and protective equipment like gloves, masks, helmets, or safety shoes so we are protected every minute. And most importantly, we have the right to know and the right to speak up. If there is a danger, we have the right to be told about it. And if we see something wrong, we have the right to report it and we should never be afraid or punished for doing so. But it is also our responsibility responsibility. Now, I want to be clear. Safety is not only the boss' jobs, it is everyone's job. We also have duties. We must follow the safety procedures. We must wear our protective gear not just when someone is watching, but every single time. We must keep our area clean and organized because a messy place is an accident waiting to happen. We must not take shortcuts just to finish work fast, and we must look out for one another. If you see your colleague doing something risky, remind them, help them because we are a team. What can companies do? Companies play a huge role too. They must invest in safety. They must provide training, maintain equipment, and keep the place clean. They must have plans for emergencies, like what to do if there is a fire, an earthquake, or if someone gets hurt. They must have first aid kits ready and medicine available. But more than that, they must create a culture where people feel comfortable. A culture where safety is part of daily conversation, not just a sign on the wall. In conclusion, friends, at the end of the day, health and safety is not just about the following. It's not just about following laws or checking boxes. It is about respect. Respect for your own life and respect for the lives of the people you work with. Work is a big part of our lives, but should never put our lives in danger. Let us all make promise today to be careful, to be alert, and to care for one another. Because nothing, absolutely nothing, is important than going home safe, sound, and healthy to the people who love us. Thank you.
Alright, so here's the question, Eunice. What if we see something unsafe but we are afraid to speak up? Is there a way to report anonymously?
That is a valid concern. Yes, there are ways to report without revealing your name. Most companies have systems like suggestion boxes, online forms, or hotlines where you can send your concern privately. But even if you report directly, remember that you have the right to speak up for safety, and the law protects you, so you shouldn't be punished or treated badly just for telling the truth. It is always better to say something because your voice can really prevent an accident from hurting someone.
Thank you so much, Eunice. That was really helpful for sharing all that important information. Thank you so much. That was very insightful and really appreciate your time and your clear answers. Alright, let's keep momentum going. Now, I'd like to bring our next guest. She's also full of practical ideas when it comes to safety. Please welcome Miss Raven.
Thank you, Rich, and hi everyone. I'm Kim Raven. So let's get real about the risk. My topic is occupational hazards. So from slips and falls to chemicals and loud noise, hazards are everywhere if we're not careful. I'll explain the different types of hazards and how they can affect our health. So in simple terms, these are the villains hiding in your office or your workplace. So let's start with the first one, shall we? So the first one will be the physical villains. So you know that loose wire on the floor everyone trips over but no one fixes? Yeah, that's a villain. Or a slippery floor with no warning sign. Like a surprise challenge, but instead of winning, you get injured. Even poor lighting can be a hazard. If you can't see clearly, accidents are more likely to happen. And for the second one, next we have the chemical villains. So this is common but often ignored. So like using strong cleaning products in a closed space with no ventilation. You might think, "Huh, it's okay, it won't be for long anyway," but over time, inhaling those chemicals can damage your lungs or cause allergies. Even printer ink, alcohol, or disinfectants, if not used properly, can become harmful. So for the third one, now let's talk about the hidden villains, ergonomics. So this one is sneaky. It doesn't hurt immediately, but it builds up over time. So if you're sitting like a shrimp, hunched over your laptop all day, your back is going to divorce you by the time you're 30. Next, next is neck pain, eye strain, wrist pain. These are all signs. Proper posture, correct chair height, and screen level matter more than you think. And of course, lastly, we have the biological hazards. Yes, that average fridge that hasn't been cleaned in months, that's not just dirty, that's dangerous. Bacteria, viruses, molds, this can spread illnesses. Even something as simple as not washing hands or sharing utensils can increase the risk. So overall, we need to stop ignoring the red flags. If it looks dangerous, smells dangerous, or feels dangerous, it probably is dangerous. Awareness is the first step, but action is what really protects us. Now, let's make this interactive, shall we? So, we have the Q&A portion where I will be answering the most frequent asked questions about the hazards. So, first one,
Alright, Raven, I'm curious since I like music, then while I work, I listen to loud music. Is that a hazard?
Rich, that's a hearing hazard. If you can't hear someone calling your name, you won't hear a bar alarm either. Lower the volume, save your ears.
Okay, what if I skip breaks because I want to finish my work as soon as possible?
That's actually an ergonomic and health hazard. Your body needs breaks. You're not a robot. Sitting too long can cause fatigue, eye strain, and even long-term health problems. So take your short breaks. It helps shoot your productivity too.
Hmm. What about eating at my desk while working?
That can be a biological hazard, especially if you don't clean properly. Crumbs attract pests, bacteria build up, and next thing you know, your workplace is no longer safe or hygienic.
Raven, sometimes I ignore small things like a wet floor. That's okay, right?
That's exactly how accidents happen. Small hazards become big problems when ignored. One slip can lead to serious injury, so no, it's not okay. Report it or fix it immediately.
Last question, what if I feel pain in my back or eyes after work?
That's your body complaining. Don't ignore it. Adjust your posture, check your workstation setup, and rest when needed. Preventing is always better than cure.
Thank you. Now that we know the hazards, the next step is stopping them before they happen. Zahara, over to you for prevention of work hazard.
Thank you. Hi everyone, my name is Zahara Bolivar. So after the knowledge, we have of course the ways to prevent it from happening wherein prevention is always better than cure. In my part, prevention of work hazards, I will share a practical and affordable ways to control risks, like good housekeeping, proper training, and using the right safety equipment. Prevention is always the ultimate flex. Why wait for the accident when you can block it? In my part, we can talk about prevention. Think of it like safety filter, and the best way to stay safe is eliminate it. If a chair is broken, don't just put a don't sit sign. Just throw it out. Next is engineering, put a barrier or a cover between you and the mess. But the most basic tip, housekeeping, a messy desk is a messy life. If we spill drink, wipe it out immediately. Don't wait for the coworker to do a slip and slide on the floor. And lastly, PPE, masks and gloves are like your safety shield. They protect you, but they shouldn't be your only defense. Prevention is about being one step ahead of the drama. If we keep our workplace clean and follow the rules, we don't have to worry about the accidents in the first place.
Zahara, some people say safety is boring. What's your response?
You know what's really boring? being stuck in a hospital bed because you were too cool for the safety rules. So stay safe and stay stylish.
Zahara, if a piece of equipment is clearly broken, is it enough to just put a warning sign on it?
Well, not at all. As I mentioned, the best way to stay safe is to eliminate the hazard entirely. If a chair is broken, don't just tug it. Throw it so no one else has the chance to use it.
We talk a lot about safety shields like masks and gloves, but should they be our first and only line on defense?
Definitely not. The PPE like masks and gloves are great, but prevention is about staying one step ahead of the drama. Good housekeeping and engineering barriers should come first to keep the workplace clean and follow the rules before we even need the shield.
Well said, thank you Zahara, but sometimes even with prevention, someone gets hurt. What should we do? I'm I'm Rich and we're talking about
Thank you, Rich. So, hi everyone. I'm Ashley. So, I just want to share about having a emergency plan, like the usual, right? So, when we are hearing about news that we have hurricanes, typhoons, earthquake, or etc., we always tend to do emergency plan. But I also want to share that we should have as well a person that can be our emergency partner. So, what I mean by that is a good emergency plan keeps everyone calm and organized during fires, earthquakes, chemical spills, or even medical emergencies. So, I'll discuss evacuation routes, roles, and responsibilities, and how to practice your plan regularly, and also would answer some questions of you guys. And so now, for an emergency plan, so this is just a like a script. When we things, I mean, when things get crazy, wherein we get into chaotic. When we know there's like an emergency, like say an earthquake, fire, we tend to do like, oh, what do I bring? What do I do? Where should I go? Something like that. Okay, but you need to know your exits, so don't be that person trying to open a push door by pulling it back during a fire. Look at the maps on the wall, and also, you should also try to have your best contact number memorized, so it should be like a assembly point wherein that's our meeting place outside. So that's it. That is one of the factor why we have a emergency partner wherein they would know that they will be the one calling you, or you will be the one calling them just in any case in some of the part of the emergency plans. Okay, and also we need to go there so we can make sure that everyone made it out safely. All right, it's not just all about yourself, but also this emergency plan can benefit and have a advantage to every person that you know, or even a stranger. Okay, and also the most important rule is forget your phone. I know your followers want to see the fire, especially in TikTok, social media, Facebook Live. What I just want you to memorize a number, just in any case, after all the drills, you know who can contact. I mean, you know that there are persons that are far from you, or like there's a emergency plan that you can contact these persons in order for you to make sure that you are fine, in order for you also to make sure that they are fine as well. All right, so yeah, going back, I know that your fire followers went to see the fire, but your life is more important than a viral video. So practice the drills like you're rehearsing for a big performance. Also, if you know the moves, you won't panic. When the alarm starts screaming, we go out together, we stay out together, and also we stay safe together. Alright? So, the viewers, I will hope that this quite of a quick discussion can also give you like a awareness and also a right direction what you should do, and also regarding about the emergency plan, we can discuss it more truly. So after answering some of the questions by our Tito Boy Rich. Okay, so Now, let us proceed with the questions.
What if someone gets scared or freezes during an emergency?
That happens a lot, and it's totally normal. That's why we have a buddy, like a person emergency contact partner. Your job is to stay calm and help guide them. Even just saying, "Let's go, we practice this," can really help. So it's more like encouraging as well for that emergency buddy that you have. Okay?
So next is Ashley, are we allowed to go back inside if we forgot something important?
Nope, not at all. Once you're out, you're stay out. Even though it's your bag, your phone, or anything else, it's not worth of your safety. The most focus point and also the most emergency plan that you should be doing is yourself. You should prioritize yourself, not your lover, not your like. I mean, you can prioritize your lover as well. I know it's a family, it's a friend, but how can you make sure that they are safe when you cannot even make sure that you are safe as well? So might as well you have a plan B, and that will be your plan B, but make sure that your plan A, it should be yourself. Okay. All right.
And how often should we practice emergency drills?
We should practice regularly, not just once. Think of it like a training, because in a real emergency, your body will follow what you practice. I know it can be chaotic and be like a like a full of crowded people. That can be, and also if you're going like you're just alone, and then when you encounter like a emergency such as a fire or like an earthquake just along your house, your body will follow what you practice. So you need really to practice regularly. That is okay.
Next is what's the biggest mistake people make during emergencies?
Honestly, panic and confusion. That's why having a plan and knowing your role is just super important. It keeps everything organized.
So next, what if the exits are blocked?
Good question. So that's why we should always know at least two exit routes. If one is blocked, you should already know where to go next. Okay.
What should we do if we see someone who needs help?
Help if it's safe to do so, but don't put yourself in danger. Alert a teacher or authority immediately. Alert your emergency buddy. And remember, teamwork is the key. I know that you should prioritize yourself, but like I said, there should be always like a plan B to help other people as well. Great question. So, if you get separated, don't panic. Go straight to the assembly point. That's exactly why we have it. Okay. You should know all of the signs. You should know how to read, like focus, and also so everyone knows where to reunite safely. Okay.
So last question, what's the most important thing to remember during any emergency?
Stay calm. Follow the plan. Stick with your buddy, because at the end of the day, we go out together and we stay safe together as well. Okay. Number one thing to do as well is just yourself and your buddy. Don't get back with your bag or phone. Your life is not replaceable, girl. Alright. Thank you very much as well.
You Downy! Max dagdag perfume, sampay fresh buong bahay.
Lunchtime, guys!
Hey, Mom. What's for lunch?
I made egg waffles.
Mom, you cook another dish, right?
Rice Krispies.
Oh, son, I heard you bought a Beetle. How's the ride?
Yeah. Smooth. It even flies.
Bro, are those new cakes?
Yeah. They're lightweight and breathable. New cakes.
Hun, I hear you're getting better at golf.
Of course. Love, pabotomless nga.
Feel sagana basta may Nesty.
I think our kids watch too much TikTok.
Before we end our talk show, let's play a fun game. It's time for 4 picks and 1 word. So, here's how it works. I show you 4 pictures in one collage. All 4 images are connected by one single word related to all workplace safety. Your job is to guess the correct word. Alright, take a good look at these 4 pictures. What is the one word that connects all of them? You have 1 minute to answer all of them. So are you guys ready na?
Yes.
Yes, we are ready.
So let's start the game. So ready, get set, and guess.
Employees' health and safety.
That's correct, Miss Eunice. So next picture.
Let me guess. I think
I
um,
think
it could be occupational hazard.
it could be a hazard.
I think that's correct, Miss Ash. So next picture. Anyone?
For this one, I think it's prevention of work hazards.
Very good, Miss Raven. Next picture.
Is this
Is this
first aid?
first aid?
That's correct.
time, Mom. Send food or Mart across 100 plus cities within an hour.
Manang, isang RC Cola. Tulong! Tulong! Anong nangyari sa kanya? Bigla na lang siyang hinimatay. Tama na. Okay lang yan. Elisa, mainit ang bunso niya.
Himala.
Tawagin silang lahat.
Wala akong himala!
Ba yan?
Ang himala ay RC Cola! Masarap! Pang-apat! Pero 24 pesos SRP lang! Kaya pwede ba? Bumili na lang kayo! Huwag niyo na akong guluhin! Wala akong himala!
Tara, bili tayong RC. Libre ko. Aba, himala.
Wow, I'm pretty sure in that clip of our game, the viewers can clearly see how competitive the four of you are. Let's give ourselves a round of applause for knowing all the safeties regarding our topic. So, now, beyond the fun and games, it's important to remember that first aid is more than just identifying tools. It's about being ready to act in emergencies. Just a quick one. First aid is the immediate care given to a person who is injured or suddenly becomes ill. It includes simple but life-saving steps like cleaning a wound properly to prevent infection, applying the right bandaging to control bleeding, or performing basic CPR to keep oxygen flowing until professional help arrives. These quick actions can truly make the difference between life and death in those critical first minutes. So, to everyone watching, we hope you learned something valuable today. Always stay prepared, stay calm, and your knowledge can make a real difference. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching Safety Talk. It's your show, your time, it's break time. Stay safe and stay healthy and always prioritize safety. See you next time.
Manang, isang RC Cola.
Tulong! Tulong!
Anong nangyari sa kanya? Bigla na lang siyang hinimatay. Tama na. Okay lang yan. Elisa, mainit ang bunso niya.
Himala.
Tawagin silang lahat.
Wala akong himala!
Ba yan?
Ang himala ay RC Cola! Masarap! Pang-apat! Pero 24 pesos SRP lang! Kaya pwede ba? Bumili na lang kayo! Huwag niyo na akong guluhin! Wala akong himala!
Tara, bili tayong RC. Libre ko. Aba, himala.
Downy la bango-bango. You Downy. Max dagdag perfume. Sampay fresh buong bahay. Downy la bango-bango.
Lunchtime, guys!
Hey, Mom. What's for lunch?
I made egg waffles.
Mom, you cook another dish, right?
Rice Krispies.
Oh, son, I heard you bought a Beetle. How's the ride?
Yeah. Smooth. It even flies.
Bro, are those new cakes?
Yeah. They're lightweight and breathable.
New cakes.
Hun, I hear you're getting better at golf.
Of course.
Gulp, 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 gulp.
Love, pabotomless nga.
Feel sagana basta may Nesty.
I think our kids watch too much TikTok.
My mom. Send food or Mart across 100 plus cities within an hour.